And this one is a competitive deck building game where players are going to be choosing a hero at the start of the game. Then you're going to be taking a starting deck and any hero specific cards. Then you're going to be fighting against the other players and monsters of different levels in order to earn the most shadow stones. At the start of the game, each player is going to get a random set of 3 monsters, with one being a level 1 monster, a level 2 monster, and then a level 3 monster. You're going to be fighting those monsters in sequential order, and the game's going to end either when all the players have defeated their level 3 monster, or if a single player is able to get 9 different shadow stones. Players do also start the game with a secret objective that can earn them additional shadow stones at the end of the game. But this is a game that plays over a series of rounds where players are going to be taking turns as the lead player. Being the lead player is really nice because you get to decide if all the players gain either gold or experience points. Experience points allow you to buy more cards and get them into your deck, whereas gold allows you to buy items such as things that grant you special abilities, heal you, or increase your stats. Each player is also going to have the monster that they're currently fighting in their stack face up in front of them. Then the lead player is going to be drawing a monster card for each of the player's monsters. This is another area where it's really nice to be the lead player because you get to decide who gets which card, with each of those cards dictating what their monster will do, depending on how it maps to that monster's actions. The lead player is going to be assigning one of those cards face down to each player, so only the lead player knows exactly how each monster is going to react. All the players then get to choose a set of cards that they want to play for that round from their deck, choosing whatever cards that they want, and each of these cards are going to have an initiative value associated with them, and the way that these work is that all players are going to be resolving their initiative 1 cards in turn, and then you're going to be resolving all the initiative value 2 cards in turn, so on and so forth until all the players have played their cards. These different cards will allow you to do different things like gain gold or deal damage to a monster or another player, sometimes based on certain conditions or predictions, but there is also a market of cards that can get you new cards into your supply, and some of your cards will allow you to gain cards from that market display or even manipulate the cards that are available there or get rid of some of the cards you don't want other players to have. You can also choose to include response cards as part of the round, and these are nice to have available to you because you can play these anytime that you're attacked in order to reduce damage or even perform a counterattack or some sort of other effect. One thing that's really nice about gaining additional cards, whether they're action cards or item cards, is that for every card you gain, you're also going to be gaining a shadow stone. But the game continues like this over a series of rounds, alternating the lead player until one of those endgame conditions are met. Then the player with the most amount of shadow stones at the end of the game wins the game, and if you want to check this one out, I will have it linked down below.